Satnam Rana, BBC Midlands Today, Attingham Park.
Attingham looking splendid in the sunshine, and weather-wise today's been standard summer fare. But the impact of some unseasonable conditions earlier this year is still being felt. We've reported recently on Midlands Today how waterlogged fields affected the potato crop and a lack of sunshine delayed the strawberry harvest. Well, another victim of the weather is lavender. Normally a glorious sight up high in the Cotswolds where Shefali is now, but not as gloriously purple as we like to think, Shefali.
You're probably right there, Giles, yes. We're almost getting there, almost perfect, and they should be ready for picking, I think, in a couple of weeks' time. But I'm here at Hill Barn Farm, which is on the Worcestershire-Gloucestershire border, with Claire Bird, who likes to describe herself as the farmer's wife. Claire, lavender thrives here. It loves the limestone soil, but you would have thought that limestone would be good at dealing with the amount of rainfall we've had recently, but it hasn't been really, has it?
The limestone has certainly helped. The free-draining nature of it has allowed for rainwater to drain away, but what we're needing now is sunshine. Please, just sunshine, drought conditions to release the oil in the flower heads, develop the deep purple colour and allow for a good harvest towards the end of July.
Now, I was slightly confused when I was on the way here because the tourist sign said Snowshill lavender, but the business, of course, is Cotswolds Lavender, which has been going for 20 years. But Snowshill, presumably derived from the fact that this area attracts extremes of weather.
We do indeed. We see winters whereby we get up to 10 feet snowdrifts. We're at 1,000 feet here in the Cotswolds, and in olden days they used to call it Snowshill because that's what's used to lie up here.
OK, now you're going to make up for lost time with picking this lavender, but how many varieties do you have here?
We grow free commercially, but we've got 30 on display, all different sorts of colours of lavender in our display gardens.
And I know once you've picked them, you've got a number of projects as offshoot businesses.
Absolutely. We'd like doing things with lavender. Traditionally, we extract the essential oil and grow for grains, but more recently we've put into different culinary things like the chocolate, the scones, the cake, the brownies. The chocolate really is delicious.
I know, I've tasted it. My cameraman says it tastes like it smells. But thank you very much, Claire, for the time being. I've got the weather forecast now and I hope you will be happy with it because we've got plenty of sunshine on the way. So I hope that's going to make these come up to harvest very soon. But let's take a look at the forecast and also the Weather Watchers pictures first of all, because they have been spectacular. With the sunshine today, all you had to do was point the camera anywhere and the picture was absolutely perfect. In fact, the mist looked eerily beautiful this morning, and then once the sunshine was in full flow, all those temperatures started to shoot up and we saw highs of 22, 23 Celsius today. Unfortunately, it has impacted on the pollen levels, which have been very high. UV levels are also going to be high over the next few days, but I do empathise with you with regards to the pollen levels, and they will continue to be high into the next week as well. This is how the rest of the week is looking in the next few days. It's warm at the moment, but then by the time we get to the weekend it should cool down a little bit before the temperatures pick up into the start of next week, so we're back into the low 20s. But here's where we're at. So we've got the Azores high firmly in control. It's to the southwest. It's going to be drifting slowly eastwards, and as it's establishing itself across us, well, as it pulls away to the east later on by Friday, we'll get this cold front slipping southwards, and that's what's going to turn the winds to a northerly and take our temperatures down a tad, a degree or two by the time we get to the weekend. But for this evening, we've got glorious spells of sunshine to enjoy. It is looking dry, it's looking clear tonight, and temperatures will fall away to about 8 to 10 Celsius with light easterly winds. But then into the morning tomorrow, any mist, if we do get some tonight, will clear away very rapidly, and then we're back into full-blown sunshine. It's a beautiful day, lots of blue sky, and top temperatures in the south of the region here of around 25 Celsius, so that is actually hot. Further north, you'll have highs of 21 Celsius, and again, the winds are going to be light. Tomorrow night, once again, we've got clear skies, it's dry, but temperatures for most places holding up into double figures of 12 to 13 Celsius, and then, as I say, as we head into the weekend, we're back down to the high teens to 20 Celsius, and then rising to 22, 23 by next week. Back to you, Giles.
Shefali, thank you very much. I got the